Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on? This is Soul Motif. Every Thursday evening. How's everybody feeling tonight? My name is Apache of the Apache Brown Band. And we're here. We are back another Thursday evening. Let's check in on our co-host, the lovely Miss Kita P. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm just, happy to be alive and just happy to be able to share and be here. So, happy
Yes.
Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. And thank you for being with us. Kita P is the new co-host of Soul Motif. If you didn't know, shouts out to Diggs checking in.
Shout out to Diggs.
Shouts out to Mo Beasley just popping into the green room. How are you, brother? We see you down there. Grab yourself a drink and relax a little bit. So yeah, Kita, man, how was your week so far? My week was a little crazy, but we're here tonight, and we're just gonna kind of relax. A lot of things going on in the world.
Yeah, and I agree. My week wasn't crazy, I would say, like on an immediate level, but I mean, based on what's going on in the world, yeah, it's been kind of crazy, and just like being in control of my own emotions, and just having discernment, because knowing the news they're really trying to play off of people's emotions now. So.
Yes, like every day, right? Every day you wake up, it's something.
Yeah.
To put you in some kind of weird just state of like, WTF is going on. So yeah, you're right. You're right. You gotta work hard to stay motivated and stay, out of that gloom and doom.
Yeah, for sure.
So we do this every week. You know how this is. We do an open mic. We put out the word, musician show. They come through. We'll see who comes through. Shouts out to Justin checking in into the green room. And my name is Apache. Yeah. And you know what? We're going to do this, Kita. Let's check in with Justin since he just dropped in. He's got an awesome organization that he's pushing. And he's been raising money for it. And let's see if we can get some more money raised for him.
Awesome.
Okay, let's talk to him. You want to talk to him or you want me to talk to him?
We can both talk to him. How about
Let's
that?
both talk to him. That's a good idea. Let's both talk to him.
Teamwork.
How you feeling?
Hey, Justin.
I'm doing well. Feeling good. Y'all both look good.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
feeling-
You too, man. I love them frames. Man. I love them frames.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that backdrop too.
Oh yeah, my little vision board, life board.
Is that new?
Yes. No, actually, I made this a couple of years ago. But yeah, it took me a little while to do. Sometimes I do art when I'm in a mood.
I don't think I've ever noticed that behind you since you've been on here. It's like
Oh yes, I'm normally at the kitchen table.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yes.
And so for those who don't know, Justin is raising funds for an awesome organization, and we're gonna let him tell us a little bit about it. We're gonna get out the way, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. First off, I want to thank everyone who has been donating thus far. We are still at $950, which is great, but the goal is $2,500 to donate to Hedrick Martin Institute. It's an institute that provides resources, clothing, food, shelter for LGBT youth in the New York area, now New Jersey. And I'm just thankful that I have a platform that helped me reach this goal of 25. But the goal is 25, but we have made 950 because of you and your support. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So you let everyone know where they can find the organization.
You donate online at hmi.org, and in the right-hand corner, there's a black donation button. But when you submit to donate, just put an L for LT in support of LT 189.
Got it. Okay. So Justin, please stick around, and we will be back, and you can talk about it a little bit more if you don't mind. If you want to stick around, we'd appreciate it.
I will be here.
All righty. We'll come back and talk to you soon. All right. So yeah, y'all, this is Soul Motif. We do it every Thursday. Come on through if you have a friend or someone that wants to come through and perform. They're more than welcome. Just DM us at Soul Motif, and they can come on in and get down with us. So shouts out to Lade checking in all the way from Cali. Shouts out to Mr. Stephen Anthony Beasley checking in into the green room, driving into the green room, we should say. You know what? Let's talk. Let's get Stefan up here because I know Stefan is on a tight schedule sometimes. We want to get him in and out. If that's okay. Hold on one second. Keith, is that cool with you?
Yes, awesome.
Right.
Stefan, SAB.
All right, SAB. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk to Mr. Stefan Anthony Beasley. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Hi, Keita.
Hi, SAB. Never mind. That sounds
She's
terrible.
like, he's
You,
always
SAB.
too enthusiastic.
No. No.
Hey, Apache.
How
So
are you, sir?
I had all my stuff set. I'm good. I had all my stuff set up. I was parked. I'm like, yeah. And then the speaker goes out, but I'm gonna still do Acapulco. But how y'all doing? Let's check in.
We're good.
How
man.
how
We're good.
are how is your artistic spirits going? Is there anything percolating? Are we creating things? Are we perfecting things? Are we?
We are always
How is that?
percolating, but it's just a matter: is it ready to be poured yet? Is it ready to be consumed?
Yes, is it ready
That is
to
the
be?
issue.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's but we're working on things. I got some ideas brewing and so does Apache, so we're slowly building. You'll see the evolution before your eyes.
Yes.
That's what's up. I'm excited. I just wanted to check in.
All right, well, hey man, let's let you do a little
Yes.
let you do a little thing. We're gonna get out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Stefan Anthony Beasley.
Hey, so I'm just gonna do it a cappella because we need a little hope. Hi, Diggs. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna snap. Ooh, oh, oh, yeah. Song's called Hope for the Future. Hey, believe more than you see. Live like you're flying. Do never stop trying. Accept, stop denying. That if you want a new world, you'll have to show up in a brand new way. Living about yesterday. Hey, we complained anyway. Create, it's a new day. Then rest, but keep pressing and be where you are. Give, and you'll give so far. Create, it's a new day. Then rest, but keep pressing and be where you are. Give, and you'll give so far. I promise that if you want a new world, you'll have to show up in a brand new way. Living about yesterday, day. We can find any way for a new world. You'll have to show up in a brand new way. Living about yesterday, day. We can find any way. A new world. Show up in a brand new way, a brand new way. For a new world. Show up in a brand new way, a brand new way. For a new world. Show up in a brand new way. Hope for the future is in a new way. That was my song, Hope for the Future. I will make sure to charge my devices next week so you get full sound. But I just wanted to, thank you for telling me I sang you happy. Good. I'm glad. I love you all. I love to share. Hey, again.
That's
Thank you so much,
wonderful.
Stefan. I hope you got another one for us, man. Is that it? You got another one? or
That's
what?
it. That's all I'm going to do, Acapulco.
Now, that's the first. That's
That's all I'm going to do, Acapulco.
okay.
We gonna have the speaker charge next week. Gonna give you the proper songs. Gonna do it proper. Yeah.
Got you.
And I even warmed up too. I was walking down the street, doing a little.
Well, Stefan,
And
man,
then I
thank you
clicked
so
on
much.
that speaker and said, boop, boop. So
You
you're
don't have
welcome.
I appreciate it, man. I wish
Have
you had
a
the charge.
great night, y'all.
You do the same, brother. Thank
See
you.
Bye, SAB.
Peace.
Love you, miss you. Peace. I'm gonna check out the trash now, I guess.
All right. Come on, man. Show some love for Mr. Stephen Anthony Beasley. Yes.
Claps.
Yes. Claps, 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 claps. My man, Stephen Anthony Beasley. Yes, sir. All right, man. So yeah, let's this is what we're gonna do. I guess I'll do a song.
Yeah, you want to play something and I can play something and
Yeah. I'm gonna play, I'm gonna keep it bluesy.
all
I'm gonna
right.
play it old. Come on, yo. This is I digs the Mississippi Hill Country, Cotton Patch, Soul, Blues, all that good stuff. R.L. Burnside, Junior Kimbrough. Shouts out to Sid checking in. How are you, Sid? Y'all let me know if the levels are okay. Going down south, I'm going down south, going down south, I'm going down south, going down south, the chilly wind don't blow. Thanks, Sid. I'm going with you, baby. I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe. I'm going with you, baby. I'm going with you, baby. I don't care where you go. Come on, y'all. I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be dead or 6 feet in the ground. I don't want her, I don't want her, I don't want her, I don't want her, don't want her, I loving someone else. That's an R.L. Burnside tune called Going Down South. This is how we do, man. Soul Motif every Thursday. Just having some fun, trying out some songs, some old songs, some songs you've probably heard me do before, but that's okay because I'm working on them and we all are working. We all are work in progress, trying to get better and do the best we can. So, Key to Pete, shouts out to Vince checking in. Shouts out to Vince. Vince, man, where you at? You're supposed to be in here. Oh, I gotta send him the link. I sent him the link last night. Vince, get on in here, man. Get in the green room.
Shout out to Vince.
Yeah, shout out to Vince checking in. So yeah, Kia, I'm just trying to have some fun. You got one for us? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm down. I could do one for you guys. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Okay. Let me get out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Miss Keita P.
All right. Let me turn up everything. Here we go. In a picture, they've got me reeling, you've got me feeling for you. I know no one really knows when you miss them. Somewhat appealing, until you realize it's true. Do you get scared when you don't hear from me like I do with you? Do you lose sleep wondering who hears from me like I do with you? Yeah, with you, with you. I heard from a friend you just don't know anymore if what you're feeling is worth believing it's true. I know that it's too far, too late to wait till you're healing, until you realize your wounds. Do you get scared when you don't hear from me like I do with you? Do you lose sleep wondering who hears from me like I do with you? With you. Oh, with you. Oh, with you. Yeah, I have one question, babe. Do you get scared when you don't hear from me like I do with you? Do you lose sleep wondering who hears from me like I do from you? And that's the song, written by Chris Rosick.
Keita, keep that going. Keep that going. Keep that going. And vibes back. That was dope. We back out together a little bit. You right. Yeah, that's dope.
Aw,
Shouts
well,
out to
thank
Chris
you.
Rosick.
Yes, shout out to Chris Rosick for writing such beautiful chords and lyrics for me.
Yeah, man, I like that. I like that. Shouts out there. Let me, wait a minute. Oh. Shouts out to Peter P in the house. All right, cool. So listen, we got Mr. Vincent in the house.
Yay!
Let's bring Vincent up, see if he's ready. V, give us a thumbs up if you are ready, brother. And let's talk to him. I think he's ready. What do you think? You think he's ready?
I think so.
He didn't get a thumbs up, but let's catch him in a candid moment. Vince, how are you, sir?
You got me?
I got you. I can hear you. Can you hear us?
You called me. Hey, Keita, what's up, Patch?
How
Hey.
you doing?
This is the first time I was on the big 3 screen here. Look at this. Well, I'm a little 3, but you too big.
We're just trying to get in Keita P's new host, so I can't leave her out. We gotta, she gotta be up in here.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
So Vince, man, we're gonna let you do your thing, and we'll come back and talk to you. Okay?
Cool. I got a little. This is a Van Morrison song. If you know it, it's Sweet Thing. Patchy, you know that Van's one of my favorite artists. Probably one of my all-time top couple. And yeah, I love this song. It goes a little it goes a little heavy, so excuse me if I get a little carried away. Let's see. Coming through. Oh, I'm not on the mic, man. Sorry. Mic setup. Technical difficulty. I got my mic on the wrong mic here. I'm jumping back in. Give me 1 second. Ooh. Hype. And how about now? Yeah, there we go. All right. I shall stroll on the merry way and jump the hedges first. And I will drink the clear, clean water for to quench my thirst. And I shall watch the ferry boats and they'll get high on a blue ocean against tomorrow's sky. And I will never grow so old again. And I will walk and talk in gardens all wet with rain. Oh, sweet thing, sweet thing. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sweet thing. I shall drive my chariot down your streets and cry. Well, stay out late at night and I don't know why. And you shall take me strongly in your arms again. And I will not remember that I ever felt pain. We shall walk and talk in gardens all misty wet with rain. And I will never ever grow so old again. Oh, sweet thing. Oh, sweet thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. My. I shall raise my hand up to the nighttime sky just to count the stars that shine in your eye, just to dig it all and not to wonder, that's just right. And I'll be satisfied not to read in between the lines. I will walk and talk in gardens all wet with rain. And I will never grow so old again. Oh, sweet thing. Oh, sugar babe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sweet baby. Sugar baby.
Great job. That was great. Let it all out. Let it, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of like a scream to the rafters song.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you did that. And yeah, definitely. And thanks for just, letting go. I think that's what we want to encourage here for people to let go. And once again, just emphasize, like, Vince, not to put you on the spot, you did just start learning how to play the guitar and singing together within the past year. And granted, we've had a lot more time on our hands, but you're doing
Yeah,
it. You're definitely doing it. I don't know if Apache wants to come on in too.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. Come on here because I always sing praises to Vince, man, because I always like to say, like Keita just said a year ago, Vince wasn't even playing the guitar, wasn't singing, nada, none of it. So I'm always inspired and impressed by him, by just having the courage and show us himself, man, and to decide he wanted to do something and actually do it. So Vince, man, shouts out to you. That's great.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Tell us about your process though with that guitar and stuff, man. What motivated you to just get up here and start doing it?
I just, I always like music, and like I said, I watch, I definitely like follow Apache Brown, and I follow all the Apache Brown family, as well as Keita and everybody else that plays. And I just dig it, man, and just wanted to be, kind of get, like they say, in on the act, but also, enjoy it and kind of play some of the songs that I like. And yeah, it's just weird, man. With the guitar, it's just, you start strumming a couple chords and you can make some sounds that you like, and before you know it, it's kind of like talking to you and you're talking back to it, and
Exactly.
certain little things that it tells you. And sometimes it just kind of occupies your time. Plus the last year, as Keita said, there's been plenty of time to play, and you had to make time and try to make something positive out of everything that's kind of going on. And like I said, this is a song, it's kind of like a feel-good song. It's a little bit of a mantra if you listen to the words. I think it encourages people to kind of, regardless of what's going on in life, try to look at the bright side of life. And I was thinking about the song today. I was like, Sweet Thing. I wonder what the sweet thing is, or who the sweet thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think just because of the things he's saying, stroll the merry way, jump the hedges, drink the clean, clear water, watch the ferries, get high on the ocean, the sun and tomorrow's sky. I think he's just talking about life.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So as much as you can treasure life and enjoy it and get out of it from day to day, because it's easy to take it for granted.
Yes. Cool, man. Well, we
Exactly.
appreciate it, Vince, man. Let us know where we can find you, brother.
Sure. So if you want to check me out, I'm on Instagram at Gemini. So that's Gemini, but start spelling it with a 6 EMINEY. So you can find me there on Instagram and some of the videos I post.
Got it. Definitely, man. We will definitely be checking you out. Hopefully, God willing, we'll see you again next week.
Yes.
Definitely always checking in one way or the other.
All right. Vince, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. We'll catch you next time, okay?
Thanks, gang.
All right. Thank you.
Strumming.
Yes.
Will do.
Keita, man, what do you think about that, man? Vince has come a long way, right?
I think it's amazing when, I think about what, I've heard of people do during this time when they've had more time on their hands in this past year. And I think it's amazing what people have done. They've learned how to play instruments or just learned a new skill. Some people, are, taking out fake PPP loans, which is great. You know what I mean? I mean, not really, but I mean, that's what some people decided to do with their time, So people did just an array of things. And so I'm happy that we're amongst people who did other things, learn a new skill and stuff. So I think it's amazing, actually. It's motivating and inspiring, because sometimes you just, even in the more time that you have in this space that we're in this world, sometimes you're just not motivated, even if you have the time. Like you're stuck, and I don't know what that is, but I know that, I go through that at times, and I know that people around me sometimes go through that. And all I can say is just push through, find out what you love, or, just find something new to do to spark your inspiration. You don't necessarily have to stick with it, but I think sparking that inspiration is definitely something that, we need to work on, I guess, or
Yes.
I need to work on.
Yes. Ditto. I agree. Listen, I'm very happy, man. I want to say thank you to everyone that came out. We started Soul Motif in our brick and mortar location at Tilly's, Brooklyn, back in 2017, right? So when this thing started taking over the world, the epidemic, the pandemic, we moved it virtually. And we've been doing it, ever since last March virtually. So it's been a long grind for us. Things are starting to open back up now. We're going to see if we come back to Tilly's Brooklyn with as Soul Motif, we don't know. A lot of things have changed, but we will definitely still be here virtually, and we will be starting a Soul Motif live on deck outdoors, and we'll fill everyone in on that as well. That will be streamed live as well. But yeah, since 2017, that's a long run, right? It was a good run. We had a good run.
Yeah.
Met a lot of new people, made a lot of new friends. Learned
And where and before it was at before it was at Soul Motif, it was at another place.
Yes.
And I forgot the name of what you called it. It wasn't called Soul Motif, but it was at another place right around the corner from Tilly's called Bush Baby, another
Yes.
black-owned
Shouts out to T, another black-owned
restaurant.
Yes, it was called Bush Babies. Back then, we were calling it the Brooklyn Blues.
Yes.
Blues open mic. Yeah.
Brooklyn Blues. And that I think that started around 2011.
Yeah, man. Yes.
2011.
And you've been right there ever since. That's crazy, man. Remember the first time we met one of the first times we met at an open mic.
Yeah, down in the West Village,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, and I only knew how to play 2 chords, and you're like, how do you play those? And I was like, I don't know.
Listen.
I just know how to play these 2 chords.
At least you knew how to do that. I was so scared to get on the stage. I was like, oh, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? But I don't know but you got to do it. Oh, that's what open mics are for, to get over that stage fright, get over that courage if you are at that stage. But yeah, anyway, we're going to keep it moving. Let me stop yapping. Shouts out to Felicia from Felicia's Promise. I see her step into the green room. How are you?
Yay.
Shouts out to Kiana Major also down there, Mo Beasley. So let me stop talking. Let's get to it. Shouts out to Doran. Doran snuck into the green room on me too. I see him down there. Okay, let's get him on screen. Who do you think we should bring up next?
I guess we should do Doran. I mean, he has some news, and maybe we want to spread the news. The sooner the better.
All right, let's get him on here. Let's talk to him a little bit.
Hi.
How are you, young man?
I'm good.
Oh, it's so good to see you. And basically, I mean, you've been talking about it for probably a week or so, but you have a single that is just about to drop at midnight called
Yes.
Call Me. And I'm excited. And I just wanted to share my screen really quick for people to find out where to get it, So give me 2 seconds here, and I will share my screen. And here we go. So this is Call Me by Doran, and I'm going to put the link in the chat for everybody. And basically, it's his DistroKid is how he is able to disseminate everything. But if you have Spotify, you can pre-save it. I already did, but it seems like it.
So did I.
As I didn't pre-save it, but I've already pre-saved it. And then you can click on Apple Music and iTunes, and it takes you right there, and you can preview it. And so I think that's one of the songs he may do tonight. I'm not sure, but I'm excited. It's a midnight release. I'm super excited. But yeah, tell us more about it if you have anything to share.
So yeah, it's just like, it's a cool track. I'm gonna perform it right now. But I'll just perform it and I'll explain it afterwards.
All right.
You guys did it last
Right
week, so you'll hear it again if you're here.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Doran.
Think about the times we've had, the summer days, blue skies. Memories are a diluted haze. I think I need you back, 'cause now I'm feeling a bit sad. Some say it's toxic, but I miss the thought of you. I can't pretend that I don't want you in my bed. Held back for too long and I can't get you out my head. So call me sometime when you're lonely. You can pick up the line. Call can I kiss you? Tell me you're fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Breathing down this microphone, I sing to get you in your zone. Got a lot of pockets, so don't call me on your telephone. When in Rome, I take care to disrespect, neglect your mess, so I'm free of any stress. It's hard to make time when you don't want me on your line. Forgetting about me and saying you dealt me till we're out of time. Fuck it, yeah, I'm done, cause I'm really not the one. This lame shit got me wasting time, I'm truly trying to run. Cause I'm a badass with a lot of attitude. Drop you in a second, yeah, I'm really not in the mood. Oh no, I don't mean to be rude, but you really tried to play me, not that shit. Ain't cool, and I'm not stupid, you're just useless, really clueless. Think I lost my sense to actually try and do this. One in your bed and one again. Hated but love, I don't wanna say fancy, you kissing and hugging and acting like you really want to do this type of thing again. Call me sometime when you're lonely. You can pick up the line. Call me sometime when I miss you and I cannot kiss you. Tell me you're fine. That's it.
Applause, applause.
All right.
Great job, great job. I really dig that song. I actually found myself singing that earlier. Call me. But yeah, how do you actually feel? There's always, like, for me, some excitement when I know I'm about to release something or drop out, and like Apache just dropped out. Yeah, but how do you feel?
Like I'm like super nervous. I don't know why. Like I'm just like so scared. I don't know, because I spent so much time on it and I just hope people like it. So I've just been like stressing about that. But I guess like I can't really stress about that. I just have to like go with the flow. Like I did my best. So yeah.
Exactly,
just,
exactly.
yeah.
And actually, I think a good question to ask, because I think a lot of people aren't aware, but how many hours would you say, just off top, if you could estimate, that you spent on conceptualizing and creating this one piece? Because it takes a lot of time, and then we only get pennies for our streams, so it's really good for us to like promote ourselves and to find other ways to have our revenue stream through the music we create. But I just want to, like, just emphasize the time. So how many hours do you estimate that you spent on creating this whole, just one piece, just this one piece?
I can't even say hours, but I can say years. I started this in 2018. So
wow.
like December of 2018. So like 2 years and 5 months. I've been working on this song.
See? Yeah, and it takes a long time, and then to like put it out there, pay all the money to really package it well so it sounds the way you want and crisp, and then you stream it, and people they can download it for 99 cents and you get pennies off of those 99 cents. But I'm just saying, just to emphasize that, like, there's a lot of work that goes behind a lot of what you hear, a lot of what you see. People do take time to make these things and create these things. And so more power to you that you're doing it and that you're releasing it and just following your passion.
Thank you.
Yes. And you also will have some merch coming out and some other things as well to supplement those pennies that you'll make off the streams. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But Doran, man, please let everyone know where they can find you and your music.
You can find me on Instagram at Doran, Doren, with 5 N's, and that's, or it says 6 N's there, but I think it's 5 N's. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, thank you,
That's
thank
my
you,
fault.
Simone, for Venmoing me. That means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, that's where you can find me. All my music is linked in my bio, and yeah, that's where I'm at.
Cool, man. Well, listen. Hopefully, you got another one for us. Or how you feeling?
I wasn't planning to, but I
Okay.
can. I'll just kind of just click on a random number here, and whatever happens is what's happening.
All right, and when we come back, we're gonna come back to Miss Felicia Farnrose from Felicia's Promise, but we'll hear one more from Mr. Doran, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado.
Let me see what song this is before I start it. Oh no, this is, I don't want to do a jazz song. What's this? Ooh, this takes a long time to load. No, I don't know what that is. Sorry. Okay, I'll do this one.
Break the rules, you lose your cool, you knock me down, and I don't got shit to do. My deviance is off the charts. I made my mark, I made my mark. Say break the rules, you lose your cool, you knock me down, and I don't got shit to do. My deviance is off the charts. I made my mark, I made my mark. Came home way past 5. You're upset and I don't know why. All I wanna do is live my life. But I'm knocked down and put in your shadow. I'm stubborn, so it's a constant battle. You cannot break me that easily, and it'll be harder for you than for me. Can't you see? Say break the rules, you lose your cool, you knock me down, and I don't got shit to do. My deviance is off the charts. I made my mark, I made my mark. Say break the rules, you lose your cool, you knock me down, and I don't got shit to do. My deviance is off the charts. I made my mark, I made my mark. Thank you.
And you caught me off guard, man. I was vibing to that, man. I was vibing to that. Caught me off guard. Great. Tell us a little bit about that song real fast, if you don't mind.
It's just about being yourself, like breaking the rules, just like not like conforming to what society tells you to do, not stopping like where you are because you're scared to do it, just doing it and like not being afraid of what other people think. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It actually gives me just by that concept, it just gives me that Janelle Monáe vibe, because she talks about that kind of stuff a lot. That's usually her theme, you know, throughout, just being yourself and being true. So I dig it. I think it's wonderful. I'm excited for, you know, the pre-save that I have on my Spotify. So
Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. One more time, please, man. Where can we check you out?
You can find me on Instagram at Doran, Doren, with 5 N's, and that's where I be.
So that's Doran in.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, please.
So, and yeah.
I wasn't counting. I wasn't counting, but I trust you. I believe you. I wasn't counting. So listen, hopefully we see you next week. God willing, we will see you next week. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for having me. Thanks. Bye.
All
Thanks,
right.
Diggs.
Bye.
Bye.
Woo.
Keita P, what do you think, man? That's awesome, right, man?
I
Listen.
know, it's amazing, and he's so young, and and he's still in school, so
I know.
it's like it's wonderful. So it's like he's making that money already. Not joking, I'm joking,
listen.
no, but I think it's wonderful, and I also just like I said wanted to emphasize it does take time, and like he even mentioned, sometimes it does take years for
Yeah.
one song, and like it's. There's lots of different reasons why it takes years for one song or one piece. And we just, I think just putting it out there could help others be mindful of how they patronize music and independent artists.
You're right. You're right. So we have two different ends of the spectrum, right? 2 years to do a song, which definitely happens and occurs. And we got Kiana Major in the house who can write a song like she probably wrote 3 songs like now while we're doing this. She's that awesome. But we'll talk to her a little bit later. But listen, we have Miss Felicia Fonros in the house from Felicia's Promise. You remember Felicia?
Yes.
We did an awesome virtual event with them for her organization. And we're going to talk to her. Remember, before we talk to her, let's check out a little bit of what they're about. Yes. Shout out. Wait a minute. Come on. Where's it?
Felicia disappeared.
Technical difficulties.
FYI.
She disappeared? Felicia, where'd you go? Wait a minute. There she is. All right, I'm wrestling over here with the technology, but I won. We got her back. Felicia, how are you?
Oh, we can't hear you.
We cannot hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. It's okay. We're going to get it. We're going to get it together.
Oh, no.
Nope, can't hear you. Are you muted on the... Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Hold on one second. We will come back. We'll come back and see.
We'll come back to Miss Felicia.
Miss Felicia, we have to figure out what the technical difficulties are, and we'll figure that out. So while we do that, we have a message from Mr. Butters, our news correspondent with the music news.
I'm Charles Butterfield, and welcome to Soul Motif Music News. Hundreds of Fire Festival ticket holders are poised to win a payout in a class action lawsuit. Attendees of the infamous Fire Festival didn't exactly get what they paid for when they arrived in the Bahamas in 2017 for a luxury music festival, only to find themselves.
What happened? Oh, man, we have all kinds of problems tonight, ain't we? Wait a minute. Try it again.
I'm Charles Butterfield, and welcome to Soul Motif Music News. Hundreds of Fire Festival ticket holders are poised to win a payout in a class action lawsuit. Attendees of the infamous Fire Festival didn't exactly get what they paid for when they arrived in the Bahamas in 2017 for a luxury music festival, only to find themselves.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. You know what? It happens sometimes. It's all right. We're going to keep it moving. Mr. Charles Butterfield, I apologize. It's probably my fault. I don't know what happened since I did it.
It's technical difficulties.
Technical
Maybe
difficulties.
Mercury is in retrograde. Maybe.
In retrograde, that could be it. That could be it. All right. So you know what we're going to do? Let's do this. Mr. Mo Beasley is in the house. We're going to still talk and see. We're going to check Felicia, check her back in a minute, because we definitely want to hear about Felicia's promise. But let's see what Mo's been up to, because we haven't seen Mo in a little bit as well. Mr. Mo Beasley, how are you, sir?
Oh, better now. What's up, Soul Motif family?
Hey, we're doing okay, man. How you been? How you been?
Been challenged and feeling better, man. Feeling better.
Yes.
Well, you're fearless, as you're stating. You're fearless, so of course.
Yeah. And I should say it all, fearless artist.
I like that shit. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Listen, please, everyone here, Soul Motif checking in, and all the artists, share with me, help me give a big shout out to Mo's young daughter, baby girl. Happy birthday. We want to wish her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So dope. How old is she, man? How old is she today?
37.
Oh.
37 years young. 37 years young.
Hey,
yep.
Well, congratulations.
Nice. Yep, Takara Marie. Yep, 37 today, man. So it's a special day.
Awesome.
And it flies. The time flies.
Yes.
Every parent here I know knows.
Tell me about it. Listen, man, we're gonna get out the way. I'm gonna let you do your thing. You wanna do something for us?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do something for Kari. So
all right. And Kari is the birthday girl, the birthday woman. Birthday woman.
So I had to do something brand new. So never knew love like this. I never knew love like this. Never been so rich. Never knew love like the rush of pure love. The rush of pure love washing over me until I held my tiny, wrinkly, high yellow, black pearl for the very first time 37 solar rotations ago. Wailing hello to mommy and me with my big, luscious Beasley nose spread all across her sweet little baby face. Never knew love like this. Never knew love so pure and rich. Love that would frighten and ignite me to... Love that would frighten and ignite my drive to be the best she needs, then and forever. My toughest teacher, I am your diehard cheerleader. I am Team Kari even after the wheels fall off. My Tasmanian Taurus, wrecking shops not welcome to us and our kind. Wielding a love ferocious for family and kin, innocently divine. Never knew love like you, never been so rich. Takara Marie, I've never known joy, pride, and pain like this. Would never trade any of it in. For you are fire personified. Keep blazing your own trail, baby. Never been one like you. Never will again. Never knew love like this. Never been so blessed and rich before you came into my world. Never knew love like you. Where y'all go?
Give it up for Mo Beasley.
Yeah, man.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, man. He's into it, man. I'm sorry, we just into it. Came back a little late. We was vibing.
I think a lot of things. It makes me think of a lot of things in this context that you paying tribute to your daughter, because we always see maternal love and affection, but I don't necessarily see like all the time as frequent as I do maternal affection, paternal affection, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
And I know that men walk the earth differently than women, so you know,
That's well
you know what I mean, and handle things differently. But I do appreciate seeing that and just, you know, witnessing it and you sharing. So
Oh, thank you, Keita P. That means the most. I know what you mean. I had a beautifully stoic grandfather, and I have a song about my daddy grumbled, my daddy mumbled, my granddaddy mumbled, my daddy grumbled. That and I think I know that informed the way I father to be more expressive, and it helps to be an artist because you got to have your emotions on the sleeve, and I think it's easier. Some ways it's been easier to have baby girls because they welcome the affection. So it's thank you for acknowledging that.
no
Yes.
problem. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, man, that was awesome, Mo. That was great, brother. I hope
Thank
you get
you,
another one for us, man. How you feeling? You feeling like another one? What's up?
Yeah. So I'm in the I'm in the daddy mode. So this is I can't ever let a birthday go and not about my children for my children and not rock my favorite poem of all time by Khalil Gibran on children. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and the daughters of life longing for itself. They come through you, but they are not from you. And though they are with you, they do not belong to you. Give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. House their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the place of tomorrow that we cannot visit, not even in our dreams. So we can strive to be like them, but you cannot make them just like you. Just as life goes not backwards and life does not tarry with yesterday, your children are arrows, and the archer sees the mark upon the infinite, and you are a bow. The archer bends you so that your arrows may fly swift and far. And let not the archer's bending of you be for sadness. Let it be for gladness. For just as the archer loves your arrows that are swift, the archer loves you, the bow that is stable. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and the daughters. They are the sons and the daughters of life's longing for itself.
Woo! Great job, Black Power. That's how I felt.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Just
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
we
thank
are a
y'all.
fearless artist.
Mo, who was that poem by again?
Khalil Gibran from the greatest book of all time, The Prophet. Well, it's one of the greatest.
Nice.
It's a little book but it's a wealth of knowledge on poems, on love, on life, on marriage, on death. So it's something to go back to. I go back to sometimes in a morning prayer just to read one of the poems to remind me of what love really is, what death is about. So yeah, man. So I beg everybody to grab a copy of The Prophet by Khalil Gibran if you can.
Definitely.
One of the best if you're not reading it already.
Yeah, man. You're such a wealth of knowledge, Mo. When you come on, please let everyone know who you are, man, and what you do. Because just in case they don't know, I mean, it's an honor to actually have you here and to come through with us every Thursday, man.
Oh man, thank you, man. I am I fancy myself a master storyteller and teacher and showman. So I published 2 books and I've taught all over the country. I performed all over the country and the planet. And so I've been a performing artist and in the performing arts since I was 17 when my baby girl was born. So I was taking her to rehearsals for peer counseling group for pregnancy prevention and suicide prevention. And I was a teenage dad coming in there with my baby girl in rehearsal. So I've been spending my whole life using art as a tool for social evolution, man. And I think a lot of people know me as the founder of Urban Erotica, the house that lust built and love saved from damnation.
Yes.
And even that is a journey in revolution, evolution, and power, because ain't no shame in that game.
Yes. You're right, man. You're right. We had a great event too. When we commemorated the 20th anniversary of that. So yeah, man, definitely.
We got more of that coming up. I'll be hollering at y'all.
Hey, we'll be here. We will be here, God willing.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, Keita, you got anything more?
No, I really I
Okay.
dig your red shirt. I think that you're being very bold just visually.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I was just like I do multitask a little and I was just looking stuff up about you and I did find the Heritage Project that's going to happen May 17th. So, I didn't know if you wanted to mention that because that seems like it's an open invitation.
Yes. So the Heritage Project at the Adrian Arts Center, which is my day job here in Miami, Florida, is a group of Black folks at the Adrian Arts Center who, for the last year, have started these panel discussions and performances celebrating the African diaspora in South Florida and planet Earth. And um, and so we just had our last event for this season, but May 17th. There's something on the books for May 17th. If you
Yes, it says for May 17th, 2021, Songs of Freedom, the remix.
Oh, so that was actually last month. So that's interesting.
Oh, I'm reading it wrong. Sorry, it says March 17th, but I said May because I read so fast. So
Thank
I
you.
apologize.
Thank you, Keita. No, because it's because they're all up on YouTube on the Arts Center's YouTube channel. So if you go to the Heritage Committee, the Adrian Arsht Center, ARSHT, you'll find it there. And I beg y'all to do it because I'm on one of those panel discussions. The panel discussions are all powerful. And I was on one called The Business of Show, which is, I'm a Howard University graduate of theater. And my first lesson at Howard University from my acting teacher was, now that you decided to pay your rent with your gifts, it is no longer show business. It is now business show. It is 90% business and it is 10% show. You better learn that 90 if you want to survive. And that was the late great Henriette Edmonds who dropped that gift on us, that gem. And I spent my whole life trying to master the business of show. And so we had a great panel discussion. So I beg all you artists to go to that YouTube channel and watch that panel discussion, because it's a wealth of knowledge from people in the visual arts world, the music world, and as well as me, the spoken word and theater world, just talking about what the business is, and what, working the business. And with yesterday being the 5th anniversary of Prince's ascension, he and Michael Jackson were two of the best artists to wield the business, the music business. So all you musicians, like, whether you like their music or not, they are a case study for how you own your music, your brand, your legacy. So, and I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
Nah, man, we appreciate it, Mo. I remember that panel, man. It was a great panel, and there was a lot of great information being shared. It's very inspiring. So yeah, man, please check that out if you can on YouTube.
Please.
Heritage.
Got some more. And
So-
after what happened Monday, I gotta say, we who believe in freedom cannot rest.
Yes.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest. For our enemies never sleep.
That's right.
Our enemies never sleep, y'all. So let's
Right.
stay on it.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So I saw you pointing to that picture in the back. Is it what is tell us about that?
So y'all know my baby girl Raina, who's 12. So she loves thrifting at thrift stores. So we went out we were thrifting last Saturday, and we found this lovely Marvel comic prints, and I'm a big Marvel comic geek. So all my girls are, because their daddy has been reading comic books since he was, 10. So she was like, do Soul Motif in front of our new Marvel print.
Well, hold on. Well, let's do this then. Let's put you up there one more time so we can see the whole thing. Like, really.
Boom, there we go. Oh. Y'all got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool, man.
Yeah.
How much did it cost? How much did it cost at the thrift store?
Man, it was a whole $10.
Oh man. Nice, man. Thank you. I dig
And I
it.
saw this dude picking it up, and I was like, "Oh man, he got it." He put it back down. I was like, "It must have been too expensive." I went over there. I was like, "It's $10." I was like, "Man," and I joke and say, and I'm talking a lot, I know, but tomorrow, this is the craziest week of my life. This is my bittersweet week, because tomorrow is the 11th anniversary of Raina's mommy's passing from cancer, and so I said that to say, we were so I was in there getting this shoot, I know I say, but I got the guy put it down, and I was like, oh, let me scoop this up. And I said, oh, that's why it was. I said, Raina, only because your daddy is widowed and there's no mommy or wife in the house, that I can hang this up in the living room and get away with it.
That's funny.
That's so funny. It's so
Silver
right.
lining.
It's so true.
Right? You know, Patsy.
I know. I'm like trying to get my Jimmy. I couldn't hang my Jimmy in the front room. I couldn't hang my Jimmy in the front room. Can you imagine? Why not?
No, I can't. That's sacrilegious. We need an intervention.
You know.
We need a protest. We need a march for Jimmy. Put Jimmy in the living room.
Yeah, man. Whoa,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna say that from down the block. I ain't coming too close to the crib.
Mo, it's always a pleasure, man. Thank you so much, man. We learn so much when you come through. We appreciate you. Please let us know where we can find more of you and your work.
Please follow me on Instagram at I am Mo Beasley. I am Mo Beasley. Yep.
Okay.
Follow me there, and you can find me everywhere else from there.
Okay.
All right.
And shouts out to D'Angelo, man, your other business half. I hope she's doing well. Please send our regards.
Yeah, we plotting and planning, man. That's why it's been kind of quiet, because we just plotting and planning for the next steps. In the DMO's juke joint, so we can fold, have some fun. Same with y'all doing, because I heard you talk about Soul Motif outdoors. I have to make a trip back to Brooklyn when that happens, man.
Oh man, definitely, man. We're gonna bring you here for that, absolutely. As well as Keita P and the whole squad. We even get Kiana Major up here if we can. Up here.
Yes, there we go. Get some more Miami Beach in the house.
Yes. All right, Mo, man. We appreciate you, man. Hopefully we'll see you again next week, God willing.
Love y'all, man.
Love you too, brother. Take care, man. Be safe.
Be safe.
Later.
All right, y'all. Shouts out to Mo Beasley.
Shout out to Mo Beasley. Shout out to you, Apache, for just being you and holding things down.
Oh man, well, shout out to you, Keita P, for holding me down and holding us down. Thank you.
And shout out to the First Lady Ro.
Absolutely, cannot forget her. Cannot. So listen, we're gonna check in with Miss Felicia from Felicia's Promise and see if we have the technical difficulties worked out. So let's see. How are you?
We still can't hear you.
Yeah, still can't hear. It's all good. We gonna work it out. It happens. So it's okay. We'll come back if we can. If not, we will be back next week and have Miss Felicia Promise on once we get. I said Miss Felicia Promise. Listen, let me slow down. Yeah. Miss Felicia from Felicia's Promise, a wonderful youth mentoring organization program for young women.
Yes.
I would love to have her come on and tell you about it, but if she can't get on tonight to talk about it, please go to the website, feliciaspromise.org, and check out all about the information. If you can donate. They have some really, really great programs for young women that are coming down the pipe, man. You guys are going to love it. So you know what? Let's talk to Kiana. Kiana, give me a thumbs up if you are ready to go. All right, got the thumbs up for Kiana. Yeah. How are you, young lady?
Hello, everybody.
Greetings. What new song did you create just now?
It's called Nostalgia. And it's my first actual bass song, so.
Ooh,
Oh man, here we go. Yes. Duh, let me get out the way then.
See how it sounds.
Wait, let's get out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kiana Major.
Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. I hope you can hear the bass. I've been around the world for 40 days and 40 nights. Haven't seen you, girl. All these memories in my head, so softly, sweetly, and they haunt me every time. But days like this we'll have to miss sometime. Days like this we'll have to miss sometime. But days like this we'll have to miss sometime. The days like this I'll have to miss sometimes. I'm glad I have these times. These times. On a Sunday afternoon, a walk in the park, holding hands with you, a smile and a kiss from the sun, another memory to fade away. But days like this we'll have to miss sometimes. But days like this we'll have to miss sometimes. But days like this we'll have to miss sometimes. But days like this we'll have to miss in my mind. And I saw you in front of the line. I saw you in front of the line, waiting on me to come save you. I saw you in front of the line. I saw you in front of the line, waiting on me to come save you. I saw you in front of the line. I saw you in front of the line, waiting on me to come save you. I saw you in front of the line. I saw you in front of the line, waiting on me to come save you. I saw you in front of the line. I saw you in front of the line, waiting on me to come save you. Days like this we'll have to miss sometimes. But days like this we'll have to miss sometimes. But days like this we'll have to miss sometimes. The days like this we'll have to miss in my
Thank you.
Ooh, round of applause for Kiana Major Muse, aka Major Muse. So actually, that song you said is called Nostalgia, correct?
Yeah.
So talk about it. Tell us about it, because you seem to just have like an ebb and flow of how you create. You create nonstop. You're just oozing with creativity. So let us know about that creativity, and maybe some of it will rub off on us.
You could take as much as you want. I sat down because I know I had missed Soul Motif last week. It was my brother's birthday, so I drove up to see him. And I had sat down, and all my regular stuff is still packed up because, you know, I take it with me everywhere I go. So it's still packed up, and I just got a new bass, and I wanted to kind of write a bass song. And it's different than writing a guitar song, and because it's less melodic. And I'm just, I didn't know where to go melody wise, but I don't know, I started playing around with some of the music came first, and then the words came, and for some reason, I don't know, it the sound of it made it sound like, because it's like a reverse sound of it, I just made me think of memories and thoughts behind or something like that, and then it just came out with Memories that I've had, you know,
Yeah.
in my life, and I think that well, at least something that I think that to know that you had a good life is to have better memories than bad ones. You know,
Yeah.
good memories, more good memories than bad ones, and I always like to just kind of stick to thoughts and mantras that in my life to write down in song. You know,
Yeah.
So-
If you had a mantra for today, just for today.
just for today.
Just for today.
Confidence. Like confidence is always key.
Confidence is always key.
No matter what you're doing, where you're at, what time it is, you gotta know where you're at in your mind and in your body. To if you're talking to like other people, you gotta be able to believe yourself, because if you don't believe yourself, no one else is gonna believe you.
I wholeheartedly believe that, and it actually reminds me of something a colleague of mine told me a while back, is your actions shouldn't feel foreign to yourself. You know, you should always, you know, feel comfortable in what you're doing and like how you're operating. So I appreciate you sharing that, and you know, hopefully, you know what, if you feel like it, write a song for me, you know, in a day, and I'll, you know, we can, you know.
I got plenty, especially ones that you could sing in your range, because like, you know, my vocal range is somewhat limited, so I would love to send them to you. I got a bunch.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll definitely talk. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And do you have another one to share with us?
Not really, because I'm still learning the bass.
Mm-hmm.
But next week I will have
Okay.
more than one.
No, definitely. I appreciate you. And hey, Apache. Hey.
I'm back. What's up? What's up,
Hey.
ladies? What's up, ladies? Gianna, that was dope. That was dope, Gianna.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna let y'all continue.
No, definitely happen. And you know, we're here. It's teamwork makes the dream work here
Yes.
at Soul Motif.
Yeah.
So
Yes, yes.
Apache, and with every strong man, there's a greater woman behind him. So it's Ro Johnson, who's really running the show here. She's really
In the
running
back.
the
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
she's awesome.
But where can we find you outside of Soul Motif?
You can find me online. I don't have much like of this music, the music that I've written in the past year recorded, but you can find me online at KianaMajor.com, which I saw that you guys
Yeah.
put up. Thank you.
And if you want
Of course.
if you want to find some stuff that she has not recorded that she has done in the past year, just go to the playbacks of Soul Motif.
Exactly.
She shared a
Yes.
lot. She has
Yes.
shared a lot, and there's a lot there.
Yes.
I watch it all the time. I go back and I watch all the old episodes with you guys.
Oh man, well thank you. You know what I watch all the time? I love checking out Coac TV. It's an awesome program that Kiana's a part of, as well as the major team. I love the artists that you guys displayed or presented last week or for this week. Dope stuff.
Yeah, the blues guy.
Well, was he blues? It was kind of bluesy. He had long hair.
Rocky, yeah,
Rocky,
Rocky,
yeah.
Bluesy.
Yeah. Dope stuff. Yeah. You guys check that out, man. It's a great show. Shouts out to Coac TV. Shouts out to Kiana Major. Make sure you like and subscribe them, and make sure you like and subscribe to us as well. And
Absolutely.
Kiana, that's dope with the bass, man. How is that playing the bass? Is it difficult?
It it hurts a lot more than playing the guitar.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
But it's it's just something else to get used to.
Yeah, I've been advised to get a bass and try it out as well and start playing it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But I'm still trying to figure out this thing. But yeah, man.
I'm still figuring out. I got it to like help me figure out the piano more.
Okay.
Because if you can play a piano, like a bass line on a bass guitar, then it helps your rhythm section on the piano.
Gotcha.
Learn
Interesting.
something new. I
Yeah,
see
learn
the
something.
rainbow. You know.
Nice. Cool, Kiana. Well, we appreciate you coming through. Thank you for sharing that for us. And you guys thought I was playing. You thought me and Keita were playing when we were talking about she's probably writing a song like right now. That fast. And she was writing a song. She's that. It's awesome. So
I'm trying. I hope you guys all had memories that you were thinking about when that
Yeah,
song
man.
was playing.
it took us on a trip. Yes, it did. So, Kiana, hopefully we see you again
Yes.
next week, God willing. And please tell the team we said hello. And your wait a minute, the hair product. I wanted to talk about that because I saw the video last week. I talked a little bit about it. Can you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, it's Epiphany Cosmetics. It's my mom's all natural organic hair products, which is like oils and shea moisturizer and like moisturizing spray and mist and shampoo. And I don't know, it's the only thing that helps my hair like not be stripped or like super dry or have like a bunch of dandruff. The only way I can comb it, you know, in a good way, in a way that feels good, and I like it. It's on Amazon. It's on. You can order it online. We also ship it to you, and we do farmers markets in Florida.
Okay, so I'm gonna order some, right? And I'm gonna use it on air. I'm gonna try it on air next week. I'll have it. See if we can make it. See what it does for
I'll send it to you, man.
My thing's up here.
Yeah, you know, for braids, you always got to keep it moisturized because
yes.
Underneath you don't want to get too dry.
Yes. So that's dope, man. I love it. Everyone is an entrepreneur, business minded, and we have to be that way, especially like Mo said, especially with the music. So Kiana, thank you again. Keita, you got anything?
Thank you. I just put up their website, Shop Epiphany Essentials, and so definitely check it out.
Thank you so much.
Cool. All right. So Kiana, we'll check you out next week. God willing.
Yeah.
Shout out to your dad too. And we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. Take care. Peace. Cool, man. That was dope. And what do you think about that?
I think that's great. I think it's just inspiring because it seems as though she's coming from like a place where her whole immediate family are entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So, that probably provided like some sort of strength for her in that regard and like foundation. So I think that's amazing. And also I can see her going farther and farther with music because of that foundation specifically, and then also her work ethic. So.
I agree. I couldn't have said it better. I agree. So listen, Justin, you still in the house, Justin? We have to bring Justin on one more time so he can tell us about the organization he's supporting. And
Jay with the shades.
Yeah.
With the glasses.
With the glasses, yes. And we'll see if let's see. Justin, you there? All right. He went and got the glasses. He wasn't ready. He went and got the glasses.
Yeah, I did. I was eating popcorn. I didn't want to get no grease on my lenses.
So Justin, man, please tell us a little bit about again what you have going on, please.
So I'm a community organizer, and I've been raising funds for Hedrick Martin Institute, which is an LGBT nonprofit that provides clothing, food, educational resources for the LGBT community. So I've been doing that since the beginning of April, March, and totaling now. Thank you, Keita P, for your donation. Thank you. But the total up to $1,000. And I'm very, very excited. Thank you for donating. So you can donate HMI.org. On the right-hand corner, there's a donation now button. When you donate, make sure you click in support of, and you put capital LT 189. And I want to help out my sister Felicia here. So I pulled up her website, and I'm just going to read out her mission. It's a great organization. I guess she's out of Philly, but her organization is in New York, and her mission is this. The mission and purpose of Felicia's Promise is to assist primarily disadvantaged young women from underappreciated communities in New York City by helping them to develop marketable skills, attain higher education, learn about career opportunities, and become financially self-reliant. Felicia Promise works to provide technical and non-technical resources for training and to prepare young women on STEM career paths with communication, entrepreneurship, leadership, and other necessary skills that the organization deems necessary to uphold its mission. It is a great organization, and I will be donating to Felicia's Promise, one all fits all. Thank you once again, and thank you, Apache, and thank you, Keita P.
Well, thank you so much for just shouting out. I know she's having technical difficulties, so thank you for that. That's like so much love and so much support.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. We're family.
And her organization is doing some great work with young women, and basically it's like it's a it's not a camp, but it's a workshop. It's a series that these young ladies are going to go through, to better themselves and to learn new skills and how to take care of themselves physically and emotionally, mentally, and all these academic things. So it's great. And so when you donate, you're actually donating to a box of essentials that these girls in this training will need to go through this this training this summer. So whatever you donate goes directly to those young girls.
Yeah, man. That was really awesome. Thank you for doing that. We really appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
For
man.
Black women in
sure.
STEM. Yes.
Definitely. Cool, man. Well, Justin, man, thank you again for coming through, and hopefully again we'll see you next week as well.
Yes, I will be here.
Okay, beautiful, man. If you want to stick around, please stick around.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, we'll come back and talk to you in a little bit.
All right.
Keita, man, that's pretty dope. What you think?
Oh, well, I think it's great. I think it's wonderful, and it just shows like who Justin is as a, like his spirit as a person. The fact that he just decided to take it upon himself and read that, so that was really nice, and it put a smile on my face, and also it just made me feel good because I know Felicia's been back here like off and on, and like trying to get with us and just having tech difficulties.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, and also just to let you know, I have a friend of mine by the name of Parnhash Nikoski, who has joined us, aka Chris Carr, and the founder of Brooklyn Wildlife.
Oh, beautiful.
So he's in the room, he's in the space, and so
Shouts out to
whenever
Parnhash. Is that how you say it? Parnhash? Am I saying it right?
Parnhash, I will,
Parnhash.
yeah,
AKA
and
Chris Carr. Beautiful, man. I see him in the green room down there chilling. What's up, brother? We're gonna talk to him in a minute. All right, but real quick, when I was when Kiana was performing, right, and we were trying to fix the technical difficulties, did you hear us talking on the mic? Were we unmuted?
No, I didn't hear you.
Okay, beautiful, because we were like, that was a fail. We were like trying to figure out, we messed up the whole night on top of everything. Okay, so good, we didn't. So let you introduce Mr. Parnhash.
Awesome.
All right.
Hey, Parnhash.
Yeah.
Hey, so I just want to actually introduce you personally because you are an amazing spirit and you've definitely come across and like you've created such a network in New York and such a base. And so I just want to let everybody know there is a great entity and a great community that this young man has created called the Brooklyn Wildlife. And he's brought so many artists from Brooklyn and all over New York, all over the country, all over the world together. He's done festivals, Brooklyn Wildlife festivals every summer for the past few years, and it just keeps growing and getting bigger. And he's also taking on an endeavor of the Black land ownership, and he's an artist, he's a poet, he's a creative, so I'm gonna stop talking, and I just want, before you like share a piece of yours that you want to share, just tell us a little bit about you and what you're working on right now, because I think what you're doing is very interesting. And
Yo, what up, everybody? My name is Chris Carr. My rap name is Stonehenge Parnhash Nikoski. Say it like you spell it how you say it. I make music. I have my hands in a lot of baskets. I like to think that I'm a hyper creative, pro-creative, anti-corporate. I make the art because I love it. I make the art because it's cathartic. I make the art because I like connecting with people. I'm trying to understand the world around me. It's really a way for me to navigate existential crisis. And hip hop is something really special to me. I am a believer in the culture of hip hop, not just rap music, not just the dance, but the history back through African diaspora and the other forms of music. And to me, hip hop is the quintessential postmodernist music form, and that it utilizes bricolage, and we take from everything and make it our own. The things no one wanted, we flip it. The things that people thought were supposed to be this way, it was like, nope, throw that through the sampler, and we're gonna put a filter on it, we're gonna chop it this way, and then it's Jay Dilla drums. So I want to make sure people understand, man, this is serious to me. And in my art and my music, I'm trying to reflect the world around me, the world inside of me, and I hope it resonates. So, like, I have a couple pieces I was gonna do. Keita, how many pieces can I do? Like, how much time do I have? How's this work? Because I don't want to take up too much time, because I also rap a lot. I have a lot of projects coming out. I'll
Yeah, I
explain in a
know.
second.
I know. You could do two pieces to share.
Ooh, 2 pieces. Dang. All right. What if I'm gonna do snippets of some stuff I'm working on, and then like a full piece. All
Okay,
right.
so yeah, all right.
I'm gonna just because I don't really have like 3-minute songs. That's the thing. Like I've been working on some projects where they're 10-minute long projects. So I did one that's called Adaptation. It's all the lo-fi beats. It's like 7 or 8 different verses that end up being 10 minutes. But there are no breaks in the song. The music, each like instrumental rolls into the next one. It's just verses and verses. No hooks really, no breaks in it. I did 2 projects like that. I did one with my homie K Nizzle, my homie Josh out in New Mexico, where it's 10 minutes of him doing modular synthesis. You gotta get the cables and wires popping over here. I don't know if you can see this stuff, but and so like I think the way I present my art isn't in your normal format of like song, album, or whatever. So I'll just run through something real quick so you get an idea of what I'm talking about here, though. Off the grid where the paupers are princes, off the hook, off the hinges. With no mechanisms for defenses, 5-day binges that include nights on park benches. Don't throw the book at my friends, they already get judged for the use of syringes and being a splendid image of what fringe is. Go to the next one. 10,000 hours spent researching Black empowerment, how to spot the fact from the fraudulent, the culture from the counterfeit, place flags in continents, how to pass bills in parliament. Is Unicron and Optimus at your omnibus? Tear gas for your arguments. Starcraft, unclear math, your staff honors the honorous. Romulus, Remus, and Commodus. We need to share shares like oxygen. These ideas are bright white light like it ignites phosphorus. At the hearing, we're all here to hear the homophones and be clear. Here, cheers for the prosperous. It's a bear, but bear with me. I'm in a tear, shedding tears because life ain't fair. Paid my fare to the county fair, but it was like I was the only one there like King Solomon. Spoke this ad hominem, post haste ad hoc because I'm forward thinking like Klingons and Romulans. And then this one. It could never be better. Even with deafer leopard stressors, taste the nectar like I kept a metal scepter. Weather the weather in a country of Medgar Evers, scarlet redder letters where the rebels fester for better, clever endeavors. Nebuchadnezzar, cheddar and ledgers, family ties tether and sever, but we in it together like flocks of bird feathers. Build like architecture, conceptualize like art directors. This is different than the tale of the tech on the dresser, but how tech will mechanize and a corporate replaces the human like Nikola Tesla. The frauds will chase trends and switch sides like defectors. Selector. This ain't just dripping sauce. It's something hard to explain like Westchestershire, but you can feel it like leather texture. Sometimes the people that you love most will never text you. My extras are extra, 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 extra. They toss salt and pepper whenever, wherever, but whatever. I guess I could have treated them better. I guess it's just the deepest secrets of Kepler. The science requires lectures, semesters, and professors. Bright Con Edison, light bulb in the mouth of Uncle Fester. The diary to exchequer. The piety of a home wrecker. A year in a house sequestered. A man becomes a specter. Or a man learns to read self like a lie detector. Point self in direction and ride the vector. And thank you to the weight of the world. Diamonds are formed from the applied pressure. All right, so that'll be my first like piece, the equivalent of a first piece. And those are some rhymes poems I'm working on. I sometimes do rock with beats like DJs or like if we got a drum machine, key it up. I sometimes rap to ambient noise, like modular synthesis, like literally little like gadgets, and I might be able to show you some of the setup. Yeah. So like this type of stuff right here. I rap with my homie Alex Cole, and so it's acoustic guitar and I do the rap. I work with my homie Grant. We have a project coming out called Extrospection. You can look it up on Spotify. We have a couple of singles already released or like songs, but those again, songs aren't like 3 minutes. The songs that we put out, me and Grant, that's called Extrospection. They're like 12-minute pieces where it's part improv in the sense that we didn't rehearse. He's using a loop station. I'm reading some, I'm freestyling some. And so like, I just make stuff. I like make a lot of stuff.
Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. And basically, I appreciate you sharing those snippets because it actually gives me more reference and to continue this, just to get to know you, to show people who like a piece of you are. And I want to emphasize that you are a free spirit and you also you think outside the box. Your festival you've always emphasized with your festivals, no matter if people were annoyed by it or not, but you always emphasize that this is is, not funded by any corporate donors. It's all independent, and it's for the artists. It's by the artists, and just the way you've been making moves and building. And I did want to specifically just speak to you about your Black land ownership, because I know that's something that you're doing right now. And so thank you for sharing those snippets, because it does encapsulate a portion of what you do, because I know it sounds different when you're with Alex Coe, and I know it'll sound different when you're with your other partners as well, and working with those different manipulators and sounds, because your sound is very when you have music behind you, it takes you to a different world. It's like kind of spatial, if that makes sense, so that you just have free range. But to say, sorry.
Yeah, no, real quick. I loved it. I loved the performance. And as I was sitting, listening to you and watching you, I remember now, I did see you rock. You were at Becky Krill, one of Becky Krill's events, right?
Yeah.
In her apartment. That's where I saw you from. I'm like, that's familiar. And you guys killed it that night. I was like, that's dope. So it's a pleasure, man, to have you on. Thank you for coming through. And now I remember. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, actually, I'm just so eager, but this Black land ownership, just tell us what you're doing right now, because that is so important.
We are in the process of purchasing a 15.6 acre plot of conservation land. And that means it's in a conservation easement. I'm not going to get too deep into the legalities of it. Basically, when you own property, an easement can limit what's done with it or encourage the use on it legally or whatever. So in this case, it's a conservation easement, which says we won't be able to build or develop the property. The goal is to keep the nature intact, to keep the trees intact, to not clear cut the trees in order to build a house or to start a campground, but to try to preserve the natural environment as it exists and work with it. And so we'll be able to do tree houses, we'll be able to do yurts, we'll be able to camp, we'll be able to learn about nature. But it's something that's, I think, rarely discussed, right? When we first started looking, it was buy land upstate, get land outside of the city, get a house, spend $300,000-$400,000, go into debt, get a bank mortgage. And but I still want to live in New York City. So what do you do with that house when no one's there? Try to rent it out? How? It snows like 3 feet deep in parts of upstate. Like, how would that all work? If you're not there, people might strip your copper. And talking to folks like, buy land, move to the woods. They like, I don't want to live in the woods. Like, as a Black person, I don't like rural areas. I don't like hillbillies. And there are all these like notions of what it's like. And I will say there are cool people everywhere. So let's not even trip. But I understand those like feelings. But with conservation land, you don't have to live on it. It's like you buy land. It's an investment. The value will increase. And you're working towards preserving nature. But now you have an asset. You have equity. You have money you can pull from if you want loans for your business, right? You can then go spend time on the land. And you can also, like, depending on the agreement of your easement, you can still timber the land. So there are people who spend $30,000 on land that if there was a house on it would cost $150,000. You'd have to keep the house, upkeep the house, be in debt, all the things associated, pay taxes on the house, whatever. You pay $20,000, $30,000, and if you're able to timber it, you might be able to timber it for $100,000. Now, when you sell it, you're not going to be able to sell it for like $300,000. If you pay 20, you might sell it for 30, 40. But you didn't lose any money. You made money, and you can enjoy nature and know there's space for you, and know that there's somewhere safe. Like, if you don't want to go camping out in national parks because park rangers might mess with you and you don't feel comfortable, it's private land. No one's allowed on it. It's us, and we can say at any point, send me a text message, get your tent, and go holler. And I think there's a anti-ruralism sentiment amongst type of Black folks I grew up around, like in DC, a bunch of city folks who's like, we ain't like them Bamas. We ain't like them people from down south out in the fields. And now that we live in the cities, it's almost like, don't go out to the country. Don't be associated with farming. Don't be associated with nature. Like, be associated with technology and be in a cubicle and make money in the air conditioning, And there's a problem about food. There's a real food insecurity problem. Like, when the pandemic first hit, cats was going nuts. The grocery store shut down. People realized they would not be able to eat, and we're dealing with folks sometimes now in rural areas that still can't get vegetables. How you're in an area where it's only farms, but they grow soybeans, they grow corn, and they grow one other cash crop, and you can't get fresh lettuce. You can't get fresh whatever the local fruit is. The avocado's getting imported from thousands of miles away. And so Black land ownership is looking to like correct some of these issues. and to show other people how to do it. If we can buy land, anyone who knows me, I don't have no trust fund. I don't have this secret bag I never told y'all about. My mom, when I told her we wanted to buy land, was like, good luck with that. Like it is. But if we can figure it out and learn the things around it and find what works for us, it took us like 2.5 years to figure out the conservation side was probably our best way in during this time in the market. Maybe 3 years ago, getting a house or a property with a house on it to then flip in 3 or 4 years would have been the move. But right now, people are already flipping it. And so like finding and navigating the space. And we want to help people with that. We want to help people that are dealing with like losing property due to heirs laws and partition sales. And, it's a serious endeavor.
Just wow, and thank you for going into detail about that. And I did put your Instagram, Brooklyn Wildlife, and then please let us know where we can find you. And then also, I just want to reiterate something of what you said. Like he's creating a space here, not just for himself and for his business, but also for the community that he's already helped build, in my opinion. So he is very open about his work and also just sharing like his progress, in the sense of like you're opening it up. You want to invite people to come and do mini concerts possibly, or just little things on that land, and that's exciting. So thank you for doing that. And Apache, do you have any other questions? Because I just want to know where I'm going to ask him where we can find him right now.
Well, I just want to know where upstate is it going to be again?
So the property we are closing on, like we're in the final part of it. It's like offer accepted, paperwork, money, lawyers, yada, yada. And then one last thing, we get the abstract title where it gets a list of who's all own the property. You're allowed to buy it from the person selling it. And then you give them all the money. We're like right there. And it's in Fly Creek, New York, which closest area people would know is Cooperstown, where the Baseball Hall of Fame is. And it's actually gorgeous. We went up there about 2 weeks ago. We stayed in Andes in Delaware County or Sullivan on the way up, and then went up to Otsego County, went by the lake down in Cooperstown, went by, saw the buildings by Hall of Fame. Everything closes at like 6 p.m. So there's not a party out there. And went by the land. And like, we're out there, there's like deer droppings and other animal feces where I don't even know what that animal's from. I know it's not a cow. I know it's not a little goat. And so I don't know what's out there, like it's the woods. We walking around and I'm like, this is not a park. This is not woods. We are in the woods in New York State. It's 3.5, 4 hours northwest of here. And so like, we going and we Sculpture Park, we're going to do the outside vibes where I'm gonna have the banjos and the folk music, but we gotta bring the African drummers and have the spoken word artists and have the singers and finally get that idea of folk music, not like folk music, but like the folks, like if there's no power, no electricity, what have we been doing for thousands of years? Get that together. Because I any of the outdoor festivals I see, it doesn't look like us as the people running it. And the few that are, they're jazz festivals, there are a couple of hip hop festivals, but whenever it's like multi-genre festivals, it tends to be not folks like us running it, and there don't tend to be a lot of hip hop I'd like to see at it. And so I finally want to do something to where Keita P, you gotta be there, Patrick, you gotta be there, so gotta be there, and it might be somebody doing some more like ethereal. I don't even understand like modern contemporary improvisational dance, but finally we all in the same spot out in the cut where it's quiet. There's a field of just like. Not even like a farm across the road from us. It's just an empty field. And so there's like, you might hear cars in the distance, because also when you're out in the cut, you hear everything from that far. So people are going to hear us. Like, it's going to be like this, like there's a place where you can perform and it's just like the slope goes down. And so people can sit on the stumps and sit in like the benches we're going to make. And so it's like your own amphitheater out in the cut.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Dope.
I'm excited. You're super excited about explaining it, so it's making me very excited. So I've never actually heard you explain it in this way, so thank you. And
I'm not supposed to own anything. I've been making art full time since I got out of grad school. I had one like full time job, and I realized a year and a half in, I was going to go crazy and be like a miserable 30-year-old. And since then, I've been trying to figure out a way to make art and make a living. Started doing that and had nothing for years. Still basically have nothing. So the idea that we're able to pull this together and so many people show love by donating, by sharing the links, by showing up, by hosting events for us, that we're able to buy this, it's only through other people. everyone built this. It's not even like me and Melissa built this. It's like, nah, like folks, the community, like people built this. And so of course I want to celebrate it with them. I'm like, this isn't supposed to happen. They like write paperwork so people like me can't read it and do it, you know? And we figured it out. And so like, I'm excited.
Well, congratulations. And yeah, you know, definitely I'll be in touch. I mean, I moved out of New York, but I'm still accessible. So definitely. And once again, where can we find you right now online?
ChrisBanksCar.com. My website has all the stuff that I do. ChrisBanksCar.com.
Okay, awesome.
And it'll have a link to my Bandcamp, link to my SoundCloud, my Patreon. I'm on the 1,000 fan idea. I don't need to care about streams, nothing. 1,000 people on my Patreon in the next year or two. I'll be making so much content. People will be like, bro, slow down.
That's wonderful. I'm excited for you, man. And I just think that you've come so far. We both have. So thank you. And thank you for the network that you've built and created and continue to build. So.
Sure.
Thank you, brother, for coming on, man. I love it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll catch you again at some time. You're always welcome to come through. And,
for sure. Did I get my second poem, or with my first one, that was it?
Oh, yeah. If you want to, if you want, I don't know. Do we have the?
Yeah, time? I got. If y'all have time.
We're kind of out of time right now.
Okay, it's all good. All right, bet. All right, well then I'll check in with y'all soon.
Please do, brother. Please do, man. Thank you so much, Chris, for coming through, man. Thank you.
All right, bet. Be safe.
All right. That was dope, man. Wow.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't realize at the time because I got carried away too, just listening to him. But yeah, he's great. And I know that it was like a long spiel, but I felt like it was very important of the work that he's doing, and he was able to come on today. So.
Whoa, you gotta apologize. You gotta apologize for nothing around here. Great information. It was great information, man. I learned a lot. It was great. I'm gonna follow him and follow his journey in regards to that. I think that's great. So yeah. So Keita, man, I think that's it. I think that's it. We let Justin come through one more time and holler at Justin, and I think me and you'll take it out.
Yeah, do you see Justin? I think Justin might already.
Did Justin break out on us?
He broke out.
That's all right. That's okay, because we are still here, and the people are still here. So Motif. So Keita, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I had a great time, man. It was great. We'll do it again next week. Wait a minute. We forgot to tell everyone.
Oh, yes.
We have a trivia, right?
Trivia question.
Trivia question. We did. Now, listen, I told you the answer at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
So whoever can put in the comments right now when Soul Motif originated.
The year
it originated. If you drop it in the comments, you will be the proud owner of either an Apache Brown Band t-shirt or a Keita P t-shirt. Basically some merch from Soul Motif we got for you guys.
Yes.
So drop in the comments the answer to the question, when.
Looks like Charles Butterfield beat everybody to it.
Man, you can't participate. You didn't read the fine print, man.
Oh.
You can't participate. Butters, you're part of Soul Motif. Come on, man, no cheating. And you already and you get a t-shirt anyway. Already.
We'll come up with another trivia question tomorrow. I mean next time.
Butters, you get the answer. Listen, and matter of fact, let me give shouts out to Mr. Butterfield, because for some reason we couldn't get the music news to play tonight. I want to apologize for that. We'll have it together next week. Butters, my apologies again. Shouts out to Felicia Fonrose. Thank you so much. She's thanking you, Justin. I don't know where Justin went. He just broke out on us. He must have heard that's it for the night and was just like, oh, my excuse, I'm out of here. So cool. Keita, you got anything planned? Anything coming up?
No, I'm just working on some stuff with my dear friend Isaac, and still trying to navigate the band, being this distance away from them. So
how's that going?
It's going okay. I mean, they're gonna meet, and then they're gonna send me what they got, and then I can do my part. But it's all about them meeting now, and so holding my breath, but also being patient, because I know things take time.
Cool. Karuli said he was counting backwards, trying to figure it out. Karuli, you were there, man, for the first Soul Motif too. You can't participate either.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So nobody who's been in, well, I don't know, just our regular audience members who haven't been to Tilly's, you guys are more than welcome to comment, but we'll bring back another trivia question next week and give out some merch at the end of the month. And yeah, we appreciate you joining and
Yes.
sharing.
Cool. Thank you so much. Keita, we'll catch you next week. Be safe.
Same
Thank
to
you
you.
for coming through. Thank you very much. And I think that's everything. Shouts out to Mo Beasley, everyone that came through. Mo, Doran, thank you so much for coming through, participating. Brock couldn't be with us tonight. Shouts out to Keelan Major. Thank you for coming through. Did we miss anybody? Who did we miss? I think we got everybody. Did we? I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was
everybody.
just looking on my phone to see if we missed anybody, but I think we got everybody.
We got everybody. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll catch you next week. Keita, thank you so much for coming through, supporting and being the co-host of Soul Motif. Catch you next week. Oh, we didn't. Mr. Parn Hash.
Oh, yes, that's right. He was just on Parn Hash, and I was just about to text him back to just say thank you for joining because I know it was a fly. But yes, thank you. Thanks to Parn Hash for joining and talking about Black land ownership.
Yes.
Awesome.
Have a good night, Keita.
You too.
All
Be
right.
safe.
Take care. We'll talk to you soon. All right, y'all. Come on, man. Please check us out at Soul Motif on YouTube. Please subscribe. That's it. That's the word. Subscribe. Follow us. And yeah, man, show us some love. Thank you so much for everyone who's donated, to the musicians that have performed tonight, to the organizations that we are supporting. And we're a community, man, and we're trying to grow. And every little bit helps in terms of just subscribing, showing the likes, and supporting the videos that are posted. All right? And that's all we got. Oh, man, we forgot Vincent, man. Thank you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Keita, we didn't shout Vincent out.
How about we just shout out Vincent now, and then we're just like, shout out to everybody.
And we didn't shout Stefan out.
Shout out to everybody.
Yes.
S.A.B., Vincent,
Yes.
Q Major, Mo Beasley, Charles Butterfield, Parn Hash,
Diggs, Ade, Sid,
Felicia, Justin,
I think that's everybody.
and Doran.
And Doran. We got Doran. Yep.
And remember, Doran's Call Me drops at midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight. Yes. Midnight tonight. All right. I think that's it. And shouts out to you.
Shout out to you.
All right, Keita. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. All right, y'all.